Yo, what's going on, people? Your boy Matt Mike coming at you guys with yet another Atlanta Falcons news update today, tomorrow, yesterday, and every day if you hit that subscribe button. All right, so hey man, some pretty big news, a lot of news coming out today. The Falcons had an interview session, a press conference, just everybody getting interviewed. Arthur Blank, Mr. Blank himself, Raheem Morris had a lot to say about this Kirk Cousins and, you know, the state of the Atlanta Falcons and what they're going to do. But Raheem Morris said, in this particular instance, we're going to talk about the cornerbacks, and said Mike Hughes can go inside, outside, Clark Phillips can go inside, outside, but we're going to give Clark Phillips the opportunity to win that nickel position. Obviously, it would be offered. He's not coming back with the Atlanta Falcons, so he's going to give that guy. We're gonna see what Kirk got to say about that. Like I said, this is opportunity to see to win that position and make some plays and be the guy for that. I'll see how that goes. I think for the most part, that's where he shines, in my opinion. Also, he had this to say about Ryan Nuzul, right? He says he'll have to compete to win the spot. Obviously, what D-Led says here, he has an 8-game sample size this season for the Falcons to kind of and to be honest, I don't think the Falcons, but this is a real competition. I think the Falcons really believe in Ryan Nuzul. Obviously, in my opinion, that you can see these guys get a younger guy somewhere in the draft. I don't think they'll end up going that route, or they already have somebody on the roster that they believe can step up and be that backup, or potentially, kind of battle Ryan Nuzul for that guy. But I think the Falcons really believe in what they've seen in Ryan Nuzul, and so do I. All right, so he had this to say, and I don't know why he keep saying Grady Jackson, but it's not Grady Jackson, D-Later. It's Grady Jarrett. And he says, Raheem this to say about Grady Jarrett. He said the Falcons been unable to reach a deal with Grady. I can't say nothing but positive things about Grady. Y'all already know how I feel about that. I think Grady Jarrett just wanted to move on. He wanted another paycheck. I think this has everything to do with the paycheck. I don't think Grady Jarrett wanted to be here with the Atlanta Falcons. I just thought at this point in time, especially when he tore up his knee, that he has to, look out for his family, and I think that's what it came down to. This has nothing to do with winning. It had nothing to do with whether the Atlanta Falcons, he got tired of the Atlanta Falcons. I think Grady Jarrett just wanted another paycheck, and it is what it is at this time in his career. But let me know what you guys think about this. The Tush push is something that Morris was giving his opinion on, and he said, I don't like to play for what I have to do to stop it. And to be honest, I think it's one of them situations where you can kind of look at it both ways. On one instance, you have rules that say that offensive linemen, running backs can't push guys and things like that. And then you have an instance where you have the quarterback and Jalen Hurts where they can push the quarterback. So I think it's one of those situations. It's valid on both sides and how you see it. If you can't stop it, that don't try to punish the team. And then on one instance, you have rules in place that say that defenses can't do certain things, that they can't hold guys because they call that defensive holding. So I think it's one of those situations that is valid in regards to rules, that the defense, they get penalized for certain things, and then the offense, they get rewarded for certain things. So I think it's one of those situations where you really have to just focus on what's going to be. And this is the big one. We talk about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, he said he doesn't expect him to show up for voluntary workouts, OTA workouts. He said that he expressed that Kirk Cousins returned to the team as a backup role, or if a trade and opportunity presents itself to both sides, they'll explore. He says all conversations between him and the team have been positive. Also, it does feel like Kirk will show up for mandatory workout teams and be a good teammate. We still feel very strongly about Kirk being a solid backup, we still feel very strongly about the human. Obviously, it's a business. Blah blah blah. Man, look, I'm gonna just hold my take on that particular thing. But Arthur Blank had to say, no, he talked to Kirk Cousins and on the phone, and he took close to 5 pages of notes here, and he said the original plan with Kirk Cousins sounded like a sound plan, but it didn't work out for both sides of the party. And this is not where one of those instances where you feel like Kirk Cousins is going to be a hindrance to a guy like Michael Penix Jr. and he's going to be a good teammate and a backup. They still they died on that hill with Kirk Cousins being a backup. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. He also had something to say in regards to, he was disappointed in the Atlanta Falcons where they were 6-3 and they ended up finishing 8-9. It was very disappointed. Look, man, at the end of the day, in regards to Kirk Cousins, they're just going to see how things play out, because that could be something before the draft, something during the draft, a post-draft. They don't know, but everything is up in the air. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this. This will be your boy Mad Mike with another Atlanta Falcons news update. Hit that subscribe button. All right, hit that subscribe button, because this is the place for all of your Atlanta Falcons news updates, rumors, everything, conversation. And that's the bottom line, because Mad Mike said so. This is your boy Mad Mike, man. Check out the quarterback analysis right here on Mad Mike Sports. Not just Atlanta Falcons content, but I'm going to give takes on every single quarterback that is not only in the NFL, but the college game.